I am so sick of everyone saying like, oh, women suck in dating, men suck in dating, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. No, they don't. People with unhealthy relationship styles suck in dating. People that can't communicate suck in dating. People that don't think about other people's feelings suck in dating. It's not men against women. It's unhealthy versus healthy. Join the healthy club, because I am so sick of everyone complaining and no one doing anything about it, because you think like, it's such a big problem, how could any one person do it? Follow my page. That's what I'm doing. I am single-handedly trying to rescue the Australian dating scene, and I'm going to do it, but I need your help. And it's going to be a group effort, or it's not going to be anything at all. We've got to do it as a team.
Ho, ho, ho! Fiction can be fun.
Well then, Queen, then it's not going to be anything at all. That's pretty simple. I mean, you're a one-woman army. Hey, check it out. She is going to rescue the entire Australian dating scene all by herself. So exactly how are you going to do that? In fact, hold up. This gorilla has to apologize ahead of time that he's about to hit you with a dose of reality. But how is it that one woman with very little experience doesn't know half of the realities of dating out there, think that she's going to fix it because somehow, some way, she's come up with a brilliant idea of better communication? Yep, that's never been tried before. But obviously, if you just follow her, she'll give you the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, it's not like she's trying to peddle some snake oil on you or anything like that. So the question would be about Australia. What's so wrong about the dating scene down there that needs to be fixed? That's number one. And number two, who asked you to fix it? Before we move on, I want to say thank you, fam, to all of my subscribers for supporting this channel. I truly appreciate all of you who leave comments, who like my videos, and share them on other social media platforms. I truly gotta say thanks, fam. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you decide to hit that subscribe button. Moving on!
I was FaceTiming a man, I know, gross, last night. A man that's trying to court me, if you will. And he said something about how he wanted to get a laundry service. He was like, I think I'm gonna get a laundry service to start doing my laundry for me. It's like $200 a month. They'll pick it up, drop it off, folded, all that. And I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. I was like, that's one thing I could do. It would be like hire a cleaning person, hire someone to do my laundry, because I don't want to do that. And he goes, oh, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, so you're not domesticated like that? Can you build a house? I'm sorry, I'm not domesticated like that because I don't want to do your laundry. I don't want to do my own laundry. Why would I do yours?
Same, but different. But still same.
Oh, Queen, that is impeccable logic. You are actually equating washing clothes to a man building a house from scratch. What's next? You fry some eggs and he's supposed to build a ship to cross the Atlantic Ocean? You doing laundry and doing housework, that's like a bare minimum that you could bring to the table. And you're complaining about it? Because you don't want to do that either? So you think a man wants to go out and work? You think he wants to pay all your bills? You think he wants to put up with a boss 40 plus hours a week and putting in overtime and using that money to take care of you? If he didn't have to do all that, he wouldn't do it. He does it because he knows he has to bring something to the table in order to attract you to say, hey, this is what I am bringing to the table, i.e. what I'm bringing to the relationship, the things I will offer you if you and I decide to be together. But you're complaining about doing laundry. That's a red flag for you. You can't do that. How dare a man expect you to wash some clothes? But you know what, Queen? I just gotta say it. Even though it's a cliche at this point, this is the reason you can't keep a man. Moving on.
Being single right now is absolutely terrifying. I have been on the dating apps for about 2 months now, and all of the men in the dating pool currently fall under these 3 categories, at least in the Atlanta area. I can't imagine being much different anywhere else. First, they're gonna tell you they're looking for something serious. They want a long-term relationship. That will quickly show itself that they are just wanting something casual. They will try to invite themselves over for a game night or say they want to cook for you. That is something casual. We're not stupid, especially me. I'm 34. Number 2, they have undiagnosed mental health issues or have unhealed trauma that they seriously need help with. I literally had a guy call me and talk to me on the phone for like several hours about his family issues, his baby mama issues. I mean, just all sorts of stuff without me inviting this conversation. And I made a joke like, I pay my therapist $150 an hour. Maybe I should be getting paid $150 an hour for this. Like joking. He Apple paid me $150, continued to go on. and then send me another Apple Pay for $150. I mean, thanks, but that's diabolical. Number 3, they're gonna love bomb the shit out of you. They're gonna tell you everything you think you want to hear and tell you all about these fun future plans you guys are gonna have before you even met. Those men just turn into controlling, abusive narcissists, so don't fall into that. It's rough out there, ladies. If you're single this Valentine's Day, I feel for you. I feel for you.
She belongs to the streets.
All right, this 34-year-old queen has got the dating scene in Atlanta down to a science. I mean, she's got her numbers straight. Let's use her own numbers. Number 1, these men in the dating scene will tell you that they are looking for a long-term relationship, but then you find out quickly that they are just looking for something casual, yada, yada, yada. And as she said, she's not stupid because she's 34, because obviously, as we all know, when you turn 34, you go from dumb to genius overnight. Anyway, you know what, queen? You are correct in saying that men are going to tell you what you want to hear, because they're not going to tell you the truth. And the reason why is because they're going to get out of you what they want to get out of you, not what you want to get out of it. They're not going to tell you the truth so you could reject them. Just like, for example, you're not going to tell them the truth that you're not interested in them because you want to get a free date out of it. You want to get some free dinner out of it and nothing more. So the way I see it, it's a wash there. All right, number 2, they have undiagnosed mental health issues or traumas. And you said that a guy paid you money because he wanted to talk to you about his baby mama. I think the first thing I would say is, why are you complaining? He paid you like if you were a therapist. Do you know how many guys would want a woman to pay them so they can listen to all the trauma dumping that's gonna come out of their mouths? Oh yeah, this gorilla forgot. Women never go on a date and never talk to a guy about their exes and how they traumatized them and whatnot. Nope, that never happens. Are you sure that's only men who have traumas that need addressing? All right, and number 3, they will love bomb the hell out of you. But that means that it's a red flag because in the end, they're controlling, abusive narcissists. You know, this gorilla loves the word abusive because 9 times out of 10, when women use the word abusive, it's not some illegal form of abuse, as in harming you physically or trying to get you to delete yourself or something like that. No, 9 times out of 10, the quote-unquote abuse is just simply put incompatibilities. I mean, for example, a man would say, hey, you know what? If you want to be with me, you can't go out and have your girls' night. You got to cut that down because I don't like that. Oh, that's abusive. You're trying to control me. You're a narcissist. Or a man says, I don't like a woman who's got a lot of guy friends. Oh, here we go again. This abuser, this narcissist trying to control me. But keep going, queen. With that egg carton almost on E, your current dating strategy is definitely the gold standard. Keep it up. My stocks in cat food and box wine depend on it. Moving on.
So I saw a video about this passport bro guy on Instagram, right? Showing like a little vlog of him taking his girlfriend out on a date. He started off the video by taking out like $80. He was showing how he's spoiling his girlfriend, right? Like he got her like a lash service and like nails. And then he said, oh, I'm gonna test her after I did all this for her, to taking her on a date to 7-Eleven. She's like, oh, I love it. You do so much already for me. And inside the 7-Eleven was like actually like a restaurant, like a club inside, and it was like a cute little club. My thing is, I commented this on my video. I'm like, and also he spent $80 on a date, like $80. Like, come on. And I commented, oh, I get all this from men in the US and Miami, like you guys are just broke and don't date beneath your means in the United States, so you guys go to other countries to be able to afford the women that you want to date instead of working hard to afford the women you want to date in the United States, right? As you guys can expect, so many men got mad at me. Are we surprised that they got so emotional? My point is, and you're never gonna change my mind about this, currency for women is looks and beauty, and currency for men is regular currency, like money. The society that men built for us, doesn't matter if a woman doesn't have any money, but if she's pretty, she's gonna be able to get ahead in life, right? But if a man is ugly and he works hard and he has money, he's gonna be able to get ahead in life, like finding a wife. So instead of this man working harder to afford the woman that he wants to have in the United States, he cheapened out. He went the cheap route and then went to another country to find a girlfriend, which is totally fine for him, right? The thing is, the men in the comments were coming at me for saying that I expect this kind of stuff for men in the United States. This girl and I are the same thing. She's expecting nice things too. She expects her man to pay for her lashes, nails, get her flowers, take her on amazing dates. The only difference between her and I, or women in the United States and her, is that these men are able to afford her. They don't have an issue with her wanting those things. They have an issue with the fact that they can't afford it in the United States, but they can cheapen out and do it in other countries. They were calling me all these slurs, saying that I'm an HOE.
that I'm a gold digger. And her and I date the same. We date the same type of men that we want providers, do things for us, like taking out some nice dinners, pay for our nails, like take care of us and be a provider. But you guys are mad at me because you can't afford it in the United States, but you are able to do it in Thailand or Vietnam, right? Like $80 is not a lot of money. $80 is what I spent on like a lazy Wednesday night where like my mom and I are like, hey, do you want to go get some tacos and like margaritas or something? And we go and spend $100 on this. Like we're going in sweatpants and like a t-shirt. Like that's like $80 is like, it's not like a big thing. It might be a big thing for you, but for a lot of people in the United States, it's kind of an average regular meal out. It's not like a big fancy meal. They're not going over there to date women that are working hard and paying 50-50 and they're like manteniéndolos a ellos. They're going over there to do the same things they would do in America, but they can't afford it, so they go to another country to do it. So I don't understand why I'm a gold digger and why women in the United States are gold diggers. They want the same things. It's just that you are able to afford it there and you're not able to afford it here. Imagine if a conventionally unattractive American woman was saying, oh, I can't find a good looking man to want to date me, so I'm gonna go to another country and I'm gonna pay him to go out on dates with me and whatever. You guys would be coming at for that woman saying she can't find nobody in the United States who she can't afford, and because she's not pretty, she's not a conventionally attractive woman. So just admit that you're broke and you guys can't afford to date the types of women you want to date here, because I'm sure there's a lot of women would date you that would probably split bills with you, but that they're not as attractive as you might want them to be. But it's because you're not able to afford really attractive women. So the problem isn't women in the West are asking for too much, is that you're not able to afford it, so you go do the same exact things that women in the West are asking for and do it in a price that you are able to afford. And just admit that women in the West don't have a problem with you doing whatever you want to do, because we're not looking to date broke bums. But just admit that you're doing the same you would do if you were actually rich in the United States. You're doing it in another country just because you can't afford it here.
Oh, this is Rich. So this double zesty melon queen here with a mid-looking face is making fun of guys that became passport bros because they decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to use the resources I have now to get a woman that my great-grandfather could have gotten with the exact same resources. So I'm going to go to another country where women are more traditional. And she's like, oh, I'm getting more than this here in Miami. And she tries to turn this around by shaming the guys by saying you should work harder to afford the equal quality of women inside the United States. So hold up a second. Her logic is, work harder so you can spend that hard-earned money on me here, rather than, oh, I don't know, getting my equivalent in another country who would appreciate what you're doing for her already. Do you queens even stop for a moment and think what is wrong with this picture? This ridiculous little shaming tactic is just reinforcing the passport bro movement. And I have to say it, not just does it justify the passport bros, it makes it a lot more logical and sound. And she actually claims that the only difference between her and these foreign women, which she's actually admitting that she's a gold digger, she's got her golden shovel out, and she's trying to claim that these foreign women are also gold diggers as well. The only difference is that your money goes further in another country. So, Queen, I have to ask you, if by your own logic, you're saying that all women are gold diggers, then why should men overwork themselves here to try to give you more money when they could just use a cheat code, use the loophole, say, hey, you know what? I can get a better woman out in another country who's more traditional than you, because I'm pretty sure she's willing to do a lot more housework than you do. Treat me better, and she'll be more appreciative than you. Yeah, you might be right. She may be a little bit of a gold dig in there because she could have a better life with me. With what I earn now, she'll be far more appreciative. In fact, let me put it this way. A guy making $50,000, $60,000 going to the Philippines or Thailand and stuff like that and helping these women out, they'll be way more grateful for the guy helping them out than this queen would be with a millionaire taking her out in Miami, because she believes she deserves a millionaire. That's the standard for her. That's the biggest difference there, Queen. Men are not just getting a discount over there, they're getting a far better deal, because along with everything that you could offer them, they're getting respect. That one element that you obviously can't offer men in the United States. I mean, Queen, you're saying that $80 isn't a lot of money? No, let's correct that. $80 isn't a lot of money for somebody who doesn't earn it like you. Go out there and make $80. How many hours do you have to work at McDonald's to make $80? Oh, now it becomes a lot of money when you actually have to put in the work. And I don't mean the type of work that you just lay on your back on top of a mattress and get powered right through it. I mean actual physical labor. Now, here's the important thing here, Queen. You're saying that you don't understand why these guys are getting bothered, blah, blah, blah. The more important question is, why do passport bros that you keep calling broke bother you? Why do you have to talk about them? Because if it doesn't affect you, you wouldn't say a damn thing. But apparently it does affect you. It bothers you that the men that have the potential to grow are leaving. I mean, don't get it twisted out there, fellas. It's not the fact that you don't have the money now. It's these women see that you have the potential to make the money later. You are in your growing phase. But now that you're low, they want to keep you down there until you make that money. If you're making $50,000, they don't want you to go anywhere. They want you to stay there until you're making $100,000, $150,000. Now they want to date you. But if you become a passport bro at $50K and you go out to these other countries, they lost you because now you don't have to overwork yourself to make that much money. You found a woman that's going to appreciate you. Not just that, this is a shot to her ego because she just found out that her taco isn't as valuable as she thinks it is. I mean, those melons are nice to look at, but they can't hold on to a man more than a couple nights.
Not fair!
You say that so often. Wonder what your basis for comparison is.
I'm just saying, if you enjoy this audit, click on the video in the end screen for more content. If you would like to support the channel, please follow the link in the description to donate to our beer fund, or like, subscribe, and share this video on other social media platforms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode.